Hello. Today's topic of conversation came up this morning, something I just had a bit of a think about on my walk, is should your diet be a lifestyle change? You may have heard that before. I've heard it before and I've probably said it many times before, and I reserve the right to say it again in the future. That type of language, that terminology should be a lifestyle change. It isn't wrong necessarily, but it was a topic of discussion this morning and I was thinking about it just now, so I wanted to share some thoughts. Should your diet be a lifestyle change? Quick answer, yes, but if you look at something as a lifestyle change, are we really saying that you're going to stick with this forever? This is who I am now, this is what I'm going to be. If you've ever tried to make big changes in your life or noticed other people making big changes, the bigger and more abrupt the change, usually the least amount of time it lasts. The bigger the change, the worse the results. They get fast results for a week and then either burn out or change, revert back to their old ways and end up worse. Super common. That's because your lifestyle is a product of your habits and your beliefs. And those habits and beliefs have taken years, decades to become what they are now. If you just do a backflip and say, this is how I'm going to see the world now, it likely won't last because those habits and behaviors and beliefs were there for a reason and you haven't fixed those reasons. I'm not getting into that with this video. But basically, if you were to say that I'm going to do this is my lifestyle from now on, how do you know where you're going to work a year from now? The time available, injuries, the food available to you, money, family. If you say this is how I'm living, I'm going to stick to just this, it's not very adaptable and you'll likely come undone. So instead of looking at it as a lifestyle change, you can just look at it as a mindset change. And I'll tell you what the mindset change needs to be. Instead of fixing your diet and I'm going to live this lifestyle now, if you just look at it as the mindset of I'm going to care for myself first, then the lifestyle will change, alter, and become what it will be due to that. And I'll give you an idea of what putting yourself first looks like. It's not being selfish. It's not being selfless. It's being self-full. Not sure if that's a made-up word. It's not selfish to look after yourself. It can be. It's not selfless, doing stuff for others. It's self-full, and everything begins with you. So being self-full would be decisions like, what am I going to feed myself with? How often am I going to move? What content am I going to consume? What thoughts am I going to try think? What am I going to wear? All this stuff will become your lifestyle if it stems from, I'm going to put myself first. So someone that's dedicated to the fitness lifestyle because they want the fitness body and the fitness whatever comes with it, they might say, I'm having this for breakfast. I now only eat this for breakfast. And then on day 8 of your new lifestyle change, you sleep in for work, you've got nothing on you, you have to leave. What do? Things are thrown into disarray. Things are terrible. You've slept in, you feel bad, you're rushed, you can't have your normal breakfast, go for your walk and do your normal workout or whatever this routine that you've copy pasted from the internet is. What do? I suggest you, would revert back to what is taking care of myself. You have to get to work, you've got some commitments, we've all got them. Do you get Maccas on the way? I'll just say what I do. I can't list all the options. What would I do? I would skip breakfast. I would say I'm late, I'm just going to be hungry and not have breakfast. Do I have a raw carrot on me? Do I have fruit on me? What do I have on me that I know is good for my body that I can have? And I'd have anything that's good for me. That's what I would do. If I had nothing and I was starving, I still wouldn't get McDonald's on the way to work. The benefits of getting McDonald's is you had breakfast. But is breakfast an important part of your lifestyle? If you've copy pasted it from the internet, it might be. But for me, being self-full, putting good stuff in my body is the priority. If I can't get good stuff, then nothing is better. I would rather have nothing. There's benefits to fasting. And maybe the mere fact of being hungry is enough punishment that you won't sleep in again. When was the last time as an adult you felt punished? For lack of a better word, punished. We get punished as kids and that kind of can help, if done in the right way, can help shape us and make decisions. But when were you punished as an adult? So you can punish yourself. I mean, that's a shit word. Punished is a shit word, but I'm not scared to be hungry. If I stuffed up and slept in, I would just be hungry. Anyway, that's a long-winded example of putting yourself first, being self-full, and that will dictate your lifestyle. If you copy paste my routine, are you going to start doing 8 sessions a week when at the moment you're on 0 or 2? Are you going to start doing 8? Why the hell would you do that? Do you have the time for that? Why don't you start saying, I'm going to go to the gym more? And maybe having a structure in place of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe that helps for now. Having that structure can still help people when they get started. Of course. But do you need to commit to a whole lifestyle change of, I'm eating these foods, I'm having these supplements, I'm doing breath work at 8 a.m, I'm doing 10,000 steps, I'm doing this, I'm doing that? You can do it and you will see some great results. But those behaviors of laziness and neglect, they're going to manifest in different ways. They need to be worked on. And you can work on them while shifting to this new lifestyle. So I recommend a slow transition to a lifestyle. You can still have structure in place, like an alarm to get up early enough to do your things. Maybe you do breath work at certain times, and maybe you do have to write down a certain amount of food or water that you want to have each day to keep you on track. But I wouldn't copy someone else's and think that you need to do that all the time to see the results that they saw. You need to do what's right for your body. And although it takes some patience, some mindfulness, and some adulting, you can slowly become that new lifestyle. So should your diet be a new lifestyle? Yes. Do you need to start it tomorrow? Hell no. You need to gradually move over to it. In order to conquer your body, create your body, mold your body, you need to conquer your mind. And you only get there by thinking and considering and contemplating things. And I like contemplating. For some reason, for me, thinking about pros and cons, right and wrong of many different subjects lights me up. I enjoy thinking about it and talking about it. Very similar to like coloring, where you can have a picture and you color, and you know it's relaxing for most people. I find it relaxing. It's relaxing. And then at the end you can look at it and you go, that's okay, or that's shit, or that's whatever. It's kind of like the end product is whatever when you're coloring. That's what contemplation does for me. It's what thinking about philosophy, thinking about things, thinking about thinking. For me, it's very similar to coloring. The end result, whether I come to a conclusion or not, it kind of matters sometimes, but just the mere act of talking, thinking, and considering, I get a lot from it and I find it relaxing. That wasn't the point of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.